Hey people, it is Friday, February the 10th. The time is 10:10 in the evening. And I'm on Front Street, just approaching Bay Street. And it's very busy around here right now. And I'm going to be heading inside Union Station. I'm expecting to meet up with Megan at around 10:30. So I thought I would take a walk around Union Station before I meet up with her. If this is any indication, I think inside the station will be quite busy right now. Looks like a game is just letting out. So we'll take a walk through the Bay Concourse and the York Concourse and the Via Concourse and of course the Great Hall and anything else I think is worth checking out. And tonight is kind of a unusual night here in the city of Toronto. Just not too long ago, Mayor John Tory stepped down in the wake of a scandal. He had an inappropriate relationship with one of his staffers, apparently. So Toronto is currently without a mayor. I'm not sure if Megan has heard the news yet, so I'll ask her when we meet up with her. It might be the first time she's heard of it. So I think I will enter Union Station over here at the Bay Concourse. And we'll take a walk straight through to the York Concourse. That'll be heading from the east end down to the west end of the station. So this is Bay Street, and the Scotiabank Arena is just straight down the street, and that's where many of these people are coming from. It's kind of a neat sight looking up the staircase here. And this is the Bay Concourse, so let's take a walk around here. And it was quite cold outside. It felt like it was definitely a few degrees below freezing. So let's go up to the next level. It's like it's just a constant onslaught of people. Let's exercise our legs and take the stairs. So down where I just was the retail level. And up here is where all the gates to the various platforms are for people catching GO trains. So as you can imagine, after a big game, probably the majority of people are heading out to more suburban areas outside the city where they live.
Text me when you get to your car.
I don't know if the Raptors won or not. I don't really follow sports. People don't seem really bummed or anything, so maybe they won. It's not always easy to tell. And you'll see many confused looking people also. A lot of people aren't used to making their way around Union Station or being downtown, especially if they're coming from quiet suburbs or outlying towns. There's all the various platform numbers. You have people employed to give people directions, because like I mentioned, a lot of people are probably hopelessly lost. I've walked around through here many a time recording videos, so I pretty much know my way around here. The occasional time I might take a wrong turn. She's wearing a Montreal Expos jacket. It's like a blast from the past. All right, let's head back down and then we'll walk over to the York Concourse.
I bought this photo.
Scotty's just popular because he's like the subway.
So many people here, they're sort of blocking my view of where I'm trying to go. I wonder how many people just coming from the game have even heard the news about the mayor yet. Then again, most of them don't live in Toronto anyway. And here's a new concourse. It'll take us straight over to the York Concourse. Eventually this will be full of restaurants or retail. It's fairly new, so most of it has still not been leased out yet. And that'll take you into the Scotiabank Arena. There's a direct connection as part of the path system. So hopefully in the next few months, these empty stalls will fill up with new establishments. And this will take us into the food court at the York Concourse.
Dude, I told you. Like that guy should.
Yeah, looks like most of the places here in this corner are closed, all but one by the looks of it. But there are a few places open around the other corners. Got some music. I'll just talk over it as I do. It's hard to tell if these places are open or closed. The lights are on, but no one's home. So I'd say they're closed. And time to talk over the music once again, as I do many, many times. So let's head up to the upper level. That's where the GO train platforms are once again. This is pretty much just the same as the Bay Concourse. Seems a little less hectic here than it did in the Bay Concourse, though.
The matches just kept going. He did okay. His first match he got by. The second two matches he won down the last
Okay, thank you very
So
much.
if you walk into one of these doors, you go up some stairs, and then you'll find yourself outdoors underneath a train shed on a platform, and your GO train will be waiting for you or about to pull into the station. And there's lots of screens around to let you know when it's time to head up to the platform. She's right here. 10:34. Train to Kitchener, platforms 7 and 8. Maybe I spoke too soon about it being less hectic. Lots of people heading into this one right now. Platform 12 and 13. That's the Lakeshore East train. So if you're heading to places east of the city or in the eastern ends of the city, so now we'll take a look at the Via Concourse. There's construction happening at the south end of the station for another new concourse. So it'll be a while before that area is accessible. Pretty quiet in here right now. But it can be jam-packed in here as well. People tend to line up like they're waiting at an airport gate. Sometimes the line can go all the way right out of the concourse up into the Great Hall. There's something you don't see every day. I don't think I've ever seen a person riding their bike inside Union Station before. And speaking of the Great Hall, this is it. We'll go to the other end so we'll get a proper look at the full expanse of it.
I know a lot.
This is one of my favorite shots here in the city of Toronto to get on video. And looks like Megan's train should be arriving any minute now. Here's another new retail restaurant area that is a work in progress. And that's looking back down into the Bay Concourse. And I'll just take us one level below. There's another retail level below the Great Hall. And there's the Via Concourse arrivals, heading over that way.
And that's not a melanoma. It's like, could it be like a basal cell or a squamous cell? Should be excised.
And some of these places are open.
Could you treat it by examining it? Probably, but it's not the proper way.
And over here, is another way to get into the York Concourse from this side.
Hey, brother, you want to look what price I'll make it is? Who's that? Last night? Oh, last night.
And back up into the Great Hall. And another entrance to the York Concourse there. And this way will take you to the Up Express station and the Skywalk. I have done some videos walking through there before. But I'm not going to go that far right now. I think I'm going to pause the video and start it up again once I've met up with Megan, and then we'll continue with Megan and I taking a walk through downtown on the way back towards my place. And the Skywalk is just right through here, and the Up Express station as well. So I will be back in a flash with Megan. All right, I'm back, and I think Megan is waiting for me right here in the Great Hall. And I see her. Very distinctive style of dress from afar. Hi there. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah.
I know. What's that?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Almost like we planned it that way.
I know, right? How was the ride?
Oh, good.
Yeah?
I brought you cake.
Oh, yes, cake.
You're required to carry it now.
Okay, hold on. I have to do things. Can you hold the camera for a sec?
Yes. Oh, I'm in control. Look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah.
Hey, people. I'm Ken now. How does this even... Oh, there you are. Oh, it's weird. You have to, like, point it at the ground.
That's because I haven't adjusted downward.
Gotcha. So, everyone, there's Ken putting on his gloves.
I have to put 2 gloves on one hand, actually.
Yeah, let's, like, see the routine here. See, he puts both on one hand, which is the hand that he holds this thing with. Good job, bro.
Zip up. It's cold out.
I know.
And it's cold out there.
It was so hard to like figure out how to dress for the weekend because it's gonna be warm tomorrow and Sunday, but it's like freezing right now.
Yeah. And walking in here after being out there, it's like a shock to the system.
I know.
It's like you're sweating while you were freezing the minute before. All right. So we're going to walk up Yonge Street towards the Shoppers Drug Mart. Okay. And have you heard the news? There's some big news here in Toronto tonight.
What's the news?
I guess you haven't heard the news, eh?
No, I've been on a train for 2 hours.
John Tory stepped down as mayor
Oh shit, really?
because he had a scandalous, inappropriate relationship with a city staffer
Uh-oh.
under his employ.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh god, so what are we gonna get next?
I don't know.
He's gonna come now and mess everything up.
Yep. Apparently he had a relationship with a 31-year-old woman, and he's been married for 40 years.
Oh shit.
So
Well, it's not cool to cheat on your wife if it's non-consensual.
yeah, I'm not sure exactly if that warrants stepping down as mayor or not, but I suppose nowadays any relationship with someone who's employed by you is considered a big no-no, even when it's fully consensual, which she said it was.
Well, it can't really be fully consensual because there's a power
Well,
dynamic.
it was fully consensual, right?
Maybe she didn't work for him, but
Well, no, she did at first, but then she quit to work elsewhere after the relationship began. Right? Yeah.
okay, well,
Yeah.
that's different. Well, like, how long were they together? Were they together? Happened like what?
For, I think, a year or two over the course of the pandemic. Yeah.
And I'm assuming his wife didn't know about this.
Well, probably not.
I mean, like, polyamory is cool if it's, like, consensual and everyone agrees to it, but it's not cool to cheat when it's...
I don't think it's polyamory.
I don't think so either, or else you wouldn't have stepped down.
I don't think Mayor Tory even knows what that is. So.
So who's coming up next? We have another election?
I don't know. I guess the deputy mayor will take over for now.
Yikes. 31. Well, how old is he? Maybe like
I think he's almost 70, close to 70.
yeah, that's a big age gap. Big one.
No, they're both adults, but I mean, yeah, he
Yeah, but that's like
he was married, and well, that's it, pretty much. He was married, and he was briefly her boss.
like
Yeah.
in my view, that's the worst part is the fact that he was married
Yeah.
and cheated on his wife. That's the worst part. I couldn't date a guy in his 70s. That's too old for me.
So you have a limit? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think I don't? Yeah, my limit would be like a very attractive, well-kept, like 59-year-old. That would be my limit.
Okay.
I don't think I could hit the 60s. That's too much. When I'm in my 40s, my limit will bump up, but not yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember when my limit was 42 when I was in my 20s. Wow.
Let's see if we can walk through here
Yeah.
over to Yonge Street.
Good idea.
We'll get some warmth for a minute or two. So this is BCE Place.
I could just take the path up to Yonge Street.
Well,
Then we don't have to go outside at all.
yeah, we just did that though, not too long ago.
I know, but again. This would be like a slightly different way, because
It would be the exact same way. Plus, we wouldn't go all the way to the Eaton Center.
no, but like if we walk through the path as much as we can, then we don't have to be outside.
Well, I kind of want it to be outside though, for the walk.
You better make me real cozy later.
Don't worry, it'll be cozy. So this is the Alan Lampert Galleria.
So when did the news break about John Tory?
A couple hours ago.
Yeah, literally I was on the train.
Yeah.
Damn it. Go on the train, you miss everything.
Ugh. Plus, walking through the path, I would die of heat. Just walking through there, I was literally starting to break out into a sweat.
Man,
Yeah.
you got like a hair trigger metabolism. I was so cold.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it took me forever to figure out what to bring because, like, it's cold now, but it's gonna be like 6 degrees and sunny tomorrow when I'm out walking around, and then on Sunday it's gonna be 8 degrees and sunny. So, like, any bulky things that I bring, I'll only be able to wear for like half an hour. So it's like impossible to figure out what to pack.
I have 2 coats. One for when it's colder than -10 and one for when it's warmer than -10. That's how I decide.
Well, I guess it makes your life easier.
Yep.
I have 2 coats for each temperature bracket. Then it's like all of my 5 to 10 degree coats are appropriate for tomorrow and Sunday, but like I'm not gonna bring 2 coats with me from Guelph, so it's just like I guess I have to layer. But man, that was tough.
So we're currently walking through Canada's biggest city that does not have a mayor.
How did it come out that you were dating this girl?
Oh, I don't know. I guess somebody blabbed. No, let's stay on this side. That's what you call an aggressive cyclist.
Yeah. She fears nothing. I respect that. Oh, I just keep thinking, like, I cannot imagine dating someone as old as John Corey. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
Well,
No.
powerful men.
No, not enough. Not enough.
She's younger than you, and
I know.
she was into it.
This would not be enough improvement. I've been like, listening to a lot of true crime podcasts lately, and like I just listened to this one the other day about this girl who was murdered in New Jersey. She got into an Uber, and the Uber driver murdered her, but then turns out it like wasn't actually an Uber driver. It was someone pretending to be an Uber driver, and he like killed her and then tried to empty her bank account, and luckily he got caught. But like I'm just like sitting there listening to this, ingesting caffeine, being like, I wonder why I have anxiety.
I was just going to say, no wonder the prevalence of anxiety is so high in young women, because they love listening to true crime way more than men do.
Yeah, because it's like watching a snake in the grass. Like, you can't look away. It's terrifying.
Like, they're the
but you
biggest
can't look
consumers
away.
of true crime by far, right?
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
like,
And they're also the ones with the highest rates of anxiety. Gee, do you think there's a correlation there?
well, that's how you stay safe. You learn about these situations. And
Right.
you're like, okay, so always double check the license plate of your Uber driver every single time.
Right?
Do not get in an Uber alone while drunk. Never do that.
Some very light flurries happening right now.
I hate winter. It should just go away. Oh wait, pretty. Oh my god.
I think we stop at this window every single time we walk past here.
Look at that little tiny light. The pin pops. Look at that. up in that color.
Crossing Queen Street. Well, I guess we'll cross. So we have to walk under that scaffolding.
Yeah.
Just got a strange chill run through my body.
Gee, I wonder why. What could have possibly caused that?
I don't know.
Surely it's not the cold.
Yep. Must be it.
The sudden shudder of dread. What do you need at Shoppers?
To get soy milk.
Do we need to get cereal?
You still have your cereal.
I know, but like, how empty is it?
I don't know. There's at least a bowl full. Looks like the Stag Shop is closing down for the night. Last chance to get your naughty fun stuff.
Oh, it's too late. That walk seems shorter than usual.
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes since I started the video.
Oh yeah. That was shorter than usual.
And we are almost at Yonge Dundas Square, and the Shoppers Drug Mart is right here on the corner just up ahead. And that's where I'm going to be heading inside, so I'm going to wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed the walk around Union Station. A very busy Union Station after the Raptors game was letting out.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, it was packed with people.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then I met up with Megan and we walked up mostly Yonge Street.
Okay, let's go. We go.
Well, the flurries were coming down on this very eventful night here in Toronto. So leave a comment below if you enjoyed the walk, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also be sure to hit the notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store, and the super thanks button is right down below also. And you can find me on Instagram under K Continuum, and you can find Megan on YouTube and Instagram under Megan Sandor. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because I will continue, and I'm pretty sure Megan will too. Pretty sure? All right. That is it.